Welcome back, guys. So we're going to be completing this WWE grid. So this one is somebody who's had more than one gimmick in WWE, somebody that's been in more than one company. This one is somebody who uses just a single name, so not someone like John Cena, somebody who just uses a single name, somebody who's a notable heel, somebody who's a notable face. So you would say when you look at that person, obviously most people's been heel and face, but when you look at that, their heel. Okay, so let's get it. If I get to 5 minutes, actually if I get to 3 minutes, I'm probably going to start using the double filter. We start off with The Rock. First of all, 2 names. He's had more than one gimmick in WWE. He was Rocky Maivia, followed by The Rock, which I count as 2 different gimmicks. He's not been in 2 companies. Now, is he a notable heel or is he a notable face? You know what? The Rock, to me, he's obviously been a face in his career, but he's always better as a heel. So I'm going to put him as more than one gimmick and as a heel. And if you don't agree with that, then that is fine. So this is, of course, largely based on my opinion, except for the more than one gimmick and more than one company. John Cena, he's had more than one gimmick, not been in more than one company. And he was a face for like, what, 18 to 20 years. So even though people still booed him, he was still a face. He definitely did not have a single name, so he's had more than one gimmick. Of course, Doctor of Thugonomics, the Prototype, and the John Cena we all know and love. And let's put him in face and more than one gimmick. Okay, so this is going really swimmingly. Next, we have got Triple H. Definitely not a single name. He's been in WCW. The reason I'm saying definitely not a single name because he's had more than one gimmick. He was the Blue Blood, he was Jean-Paul Levesque, he was Terrorizing, he's had multiple, but he's been in more than one company and he's a heel. So Triple H, he's a heel, more than one company, there we go. Can I go 6 for 6 and just fill out this grid without doing a single? Okay, Zabisco, he's got... He definitely doesn't have a single name and he's definitely not a face, he's more of a heel. So there we go. And that's Larry Zabisco, so he's got 2 names. Sheamus, 1 name. Has he had more than one gimmick in WWE? I would personally not say he's had more than one gimmick. He was obviously at different looks, but he's always been pretty much just the same gimmick. He obviously had the time when he was with the Brawling Brutes, but it wasn't really a different gimmick. And from what I know, obviously major companies, I don't believe he's been in another company but WWE when we talk about major companies. Next, we have got Cesaro, single name, and he's been in more than one company, so Cesaro is going to go in there. Obviously, in the other company, he's got more than one name, Claudio Castagnoli, but it doesn't matter. This is just sometime in the career they've had a single name. Okay, let's move on to the double filter. So I reached 3 minutes, so that means we move on to the double filter. Matt Hardy, he has been in more than one company, and I would say Matt Hardy is definitely, I would consider him a face. So I'm going to put Matt Hardy in as face and more than one company. Kofi Kingston, I know he at one point dropped the Kingston part, but I'm not going to say he's just a single name. To me, he's Kofi Kingston. He's not just Kofi, but that's just me at least. Seth Rollins, not a single name. Big Boss Man, not a single name. So now I need someone with a single name and at least 2 gimmicks. Ric Flair, nope, not a single name. Let's see. And again, like I said, the more than one gimmick must have been in WWE. So is this going to be a tough one? Oh no, I didn't say that. Did I? Yes, I said that actually. Okay, neither one of these. I believe I said that in the beginning of the video. This is going to be quite tough. Finn Balor, British Bulldog, both 2 names. Well, actually, he's the British Bulldog, not just British Bulldog. Hawk, he's not had more than one gimmick. He was Road Warrior Hawk. I don't believe there was another gimmick in WWE that I'm unaware of. Diesel, there we go. He had 2 gimmicks in WWE. He was Diesel, and then he was Kevin Nash. That's 2 distinct different gimmicks. Yes, it's the same guy, but it's 2 different gimmicks. And also Diesel being a single name. There we go. Made today's one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me some suggestions for these. Peace.